Hey guys, welcome back to Loop Hub. Today we'll show you 3 disgusting Dr. Pimple Popper moments that made us shudder. Let's head into it. Number 3, calming blackheads. Helping her fans get through a stressful time is dermatologist Sandra Lee, MD, aka Dr. Pimple Popper. She is well aware of how satisfying and relaxing it is to watch her work, and she keeps up the supply of pimple popping videos for all the popaholics. It can be hard to find a moment of calmness, and they're oh so grateful for what she shares. This Instagram video provides precisely that, in the form of blackheads. Dr. Pimple Popper's patient has tons of blackheads all over his back. It's music to popaholics' ears. One commented, "I love watching blackheads," and many others followed with similar feelings. She takes a meandering course through the pimples, however. Dr. Pimple Popper is beginning to clear out the smaller bumps. Then she shifts over to the juicy, giant blackheads. One fan noted her tactics in the comments. "She's teasing us by saving the biggest ones for last. There needs to be a pimple emoji. The popaholics are on the case." One shared in the comments a suggestion. Here you go. For most of the videos of Dr. Pimple Popper, volcanoes are pretty spot on. The other fans found their much needed moment of zen. One sent a question to the pimple popping universe. "Why is it so calming for me? TBD, but for now everyone can sit back and enjoy the chilling view."
But I got that near the end and then I stopped doing it. Sorry if this tickles you.
Number 2, the patient with 6 small cysts on her rib cage. Recently, Dr. Pimple Popper treated a patient with 6 small cysts on her rib cage and back containing tiny pearls, which she showed to viewers after extracting them under a microscope. The YouTube video, according to Lee, featured dermatologist Dr. Pimple Popper, whose real name is Dr. Sandra Lee, squeezing eruptive vellus hair cysts, a rare skin condition that causes 1 to 4 millimeter wide dome-shaped bumps. The bumps tend to be on the chest or arms, and form when vellus hair, or short and fine hair on the upper body, clogs a pore and leads to accumulation in the region. This type of cyst is not painful, but Dr. Pimple Popper's patient said the cysts felt itchy on her skin and caused her to scratch constantly, so she wanted them treated. To do that, Lee first injected a numbing solution close to each cyst. Then she used a small blade and her fingers to pull tiny pearls out of the cysts. These pearls are the buildup that causes the eruptive vellus hair cysts to inflame and stick out of the skin. After creating a small incision on top of each cyst, Lee was able to use her fingers to squeeze both edges, and the pearls popped seamlessly out of the patient's skin. Some of the cysts contained multiple pearls. "It's like we're mining for diamonds," Lee told her patient as she later collected the pearls to look at under the microscope. Lee showed how the almost imperceptible hairs of the vellus wrapped up and clogged the skin with the pearls. Lee said this type of cyst was prone to regrowth, and extracting it was the best way to treat the area.
You can scoop some of the edges out. Because, yeah, it's like an open area.
Number 1, the Pez dispenser cyst. For one weekend, you might think it would be enough to have one record-breaking blackhead pop. You might, unfortunately, be mistaken. For dermatologist Sandra Lee, MD, one giant blackhead pop was only the beginning of the weekend popping extravaganza. She followed it up with cysts of all forms and sizes growing on multiple patients. And Dr. Pimple Popper even found time to knock out the lipoma. It was a weekend full of action, and right here, right now, you can catch up on it all. Dr. Pimple Popper kicked it all off with a genuine bang. She started with the scintillating story of a waterfall cyst. It is a more technical procedure, so in the caption she gives a detailed overview. This patient has an epidermoid cyst that has become inflamed and infected recently. I put infected in quotes because this is not technically an infection. When an epidermoid cyst breaks, the foreign body produces a vigorous inflammatory response. The skin becomes warm, tender, painful, and swells, simulating a strong external body inflammatory response. Next is a more run-of-the-mill cyst, but it is no less satisfactory. This one is on her patient's back. When she squeezes the contents of the cyst, they fly. It surprises everyone who is watching. Another admitted, "I'm not going to lie, I flinched when it happened." It was called a Pez dispenser by one fan. That's not the only cyst in need of the pro Pimple Popper's attention. She serves a satisfying C and D cyst to a cluster of giant cysts. Dr. Pimple Popper, after she has dispatched all of them, can move on to other patients and pimples. Next is lipomas. Confused at times with chicken cutlets, but very distinct. All sizes and forms come with lipomas. Some grow faster than others, and generally they are benign, non-cancerous. What do you think about these disgusting Dr. Pimple Popper moments? Which one made you shudder the most? Let us know in the comments section. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.